In English, there are certain words, powerful words, that if you know and understand them well, they can make your English truly stand out.
That's right. These aren't necessarily the most difficult words, but they're words that show a deep understanding and precision in English communication. Knowing them means you can express yourself with real clarity and sophistication.
For anyone new here, I'm Emily.
And I'm Liam.
And this is English in Comfort, the place where you can learn English while you relax, lie down, or even while you sleep. No pressure, no stress, just real English.
Today, we're going to present 20 essential English words. If you know and can use these words correctly, your English is truly excellent. This is a fantastic challenge for your English listening and speaking practice.
That's right. As we go through them, we want you to keep track and see how many of these words you already know and understand before we explain them.
When we finish, tell us in the comments, how many out of these 20 words did you know already? If you knew 20 out of 20, then your English is truly excellent.
So get comfortable, grab your tea, and let's get started with our first word.
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous. When something is ambiguous, it means it has more than one possible meaning or interpretation. It's not clear or definite, so it can be understood in different ways.
You'll often hear this word when people are trying to be very precise about language, or when a situation isn't clear-cut. For example, her instructions were a bit ambiguous, so I wasn't sure exactly what she wanted me to do.
Or, the politician gave an ambiguous answer to the question, avoiding a direct yes or no. It keeps things unclear.
Let's try it in a quick practice. Did the manager approve our project or not?
His email was quite ambiguous. He wrote, "Looks promising," but didn't actually say yes directly.
See how ambiguous perfectly describes something that lacks a single, clear meaning?
Next word is inevitable.
Inevitable. This is a word for something that is certain to happen, completely unavoidable. There's no way to prevent it or stop it.
That's right. It's about a strong sense of certainty. Like if a team hasn't won a game all season, their loss might feel inevitable.
Or for instance, with how popular online shopping is becoming, more and more stores moving online seems inevitable.
Or, after such a long and challenging day, feeling tired was inevitable for him.
Let's use it in a conversation. I'm trying my best to avoid studying for this exam.
You can try, but the exam is next week, so eventually studying is inevitable if you want to pass.
Next up is the word meticulous.
Meticulous. When someone is meticulous, it means they are very careful and pay extreme attention to detail. They make sure everything is done precisely and correctly. For example, the artist was meticulous when painting, making sure every line and color was just right.
Or here's another example. Before the big presentation, she made a meticulous check of all the slides to avoid any mistakes. Let's try it in a quick practice. How was the accountant with your taxes?
Oh, he was absolutely meticulous. He found every little detail, which saved me a lot of money. Next we have hypothetical.
Hypothetical. This sounds like it's about ideas, maybe?
Precisely. When something is hypothetical, it means it is based on an idea or situation that is imagined or supposed, not real or proven yet. It's something you talk about as a possibility, not a fact.
So, it's about what-if situations or theories that haven't been tested in real life. For example, let's consider a hypothetical situation. What if everyone suddenly started working from home permanently?
That would be so great, actually. Or, the scientists discussed many hypothetical solutions to the problem, but they still needed to do more research.
Let's try it in a quick conversation. Do you think you would move to another country for a new job?
Well, that's a hypothetical question for now since I don't have an offer, but I would definitely consider it.
Next word. Subtle.
Subtle. When something is subtle, it means it's not very obvious or easy to notice, and you might need to pay close attention to see or understand it.
That's right. Think of a very quiet change or a hint that isn't clearly stated. For example, she gave him a subtle hint that she was tired by yawning quietly. She didn't directly say, "I'm tired."
Or, the new paint color on the wall is a very subtle change. You might not even notice it unless you look closely. It's not a dramatic difference.
Let's try it. Did you notice anything different about the room?
I think there's a very subtle new scent. Is that lavender?
That's right.
Reluctant.
Reluctant. This sounds like how you feel when you don't really want to do something.
You've got it. If you are reluctant to do something, it means you are unwilling or hesitant to do it. You don't want to do it, or you feel unsure about doing it.
So it describes someone who is not enthusiastic about performing an action. For instance, he was reluctant to apologize, even though he knew he was wrong. He didn't want to say sorry.
Or, the children were reluctant to leave the playground because they were having so much fun.
Let's use it in a quick conversation. Are you ready to start your challenging new project?
To be honest, I'm a bit reluctant to begin because it looks very difficult, but I know I have to.
Let's move on to our following word, which is condescending.
Condescending. When someone is condescending, it means they are behaving as if they are superior or more important than other people. They talk or act in a way that suggests they think they are smarter or better than you, often in a polite but insulting way.
That's right. It's a negative way of speaking. Imagine someone explaining something very simply to you as if you are a child when you are actually an adult. That can feel condescending.
Right, like making someone feel less intelligent or capable. For example, his tone was so condescending when he explained the basic concept as if I knew nothing.
Or, I don't like talking to him because he always has a condescending smile like he's judging me.
Let's try it in a quick practice.
I asked my colleague for help, and he just explained it super slowly, like I'd never seen a computer before.
Oh, that sounds a bit condescending. He should have explained it at your level. Our next word is coherent.
Coherent. What does that mean, Emily?
When something is coherent, it means it is logical and consistent, easy to understand. It flows well, and all the parts fit together clearly.
So, it's about being clear and easy to follow, whether it's a speech, an argument, or even a person's thoughts.
Use this word to describe clear communication or a well-structured idea. The opposite would be confusing or disorganized.
For example, her presentation was very coherent. All her points were clearly connected and easy to follow.
Or after he woke up, he felt much better and was finally able to have a coherent conversation. Let's use it in a quick conversation.
I just read that complex report and I still don't understand the main message.
Maybe it wasn't very coherent then. A good report should always be easy to follow.
Do you guys think that our episodes are coherent? Tell us in the comments. Next up, plausible.
Plausible. When something is plausible, it means it seems reasonable or believable. It could possibly be true. It sounds logical and makes sense.
You often use this word when you're discussing theories, excuses, or explanations that seem to have a good chance of being correct. For example, His excuse for being late was quite plausible. The traffic really was very bad this morning.
Or, the detective found her story to be very plausible, so he decided to investigate further.
Let's try it in a quick exchange. Do you really think his new business idea will work?
It sounds a bit risky, but his plan is actually quite plausible if he can get the right funding. Okay, next word. Superficial.
Superficial. When something is superficial, it means it is concerned only with what is on the surface, not deep or thorough. It lacks real depth, meaning, or importance.
It can describe a quick, not very detailed conversation or a person who doesn't care about important or serious things.
For example, their conversation was very superficial, just about the weather and nothing personal. It didn't go deep.
Or he only cared about his superficial appearance, not about developing his true character. Let's use it in a conversation.
What did you think of the new book?
Honestly, the plot felt a bit superficial to me. It needed more depth and development.
Let's move on to our next word, ambivalent.
Ambivalent. When you are ambivalent about something, it means you have mixed feelings or conflicting ideas about it. You feel both positive and negative emotions, or you are unsure about what to do or think.
That's right. It describes a state of having uncertainty or conflicting attitudes. For example, she felt ambivalent about the new job offer. It was a great opportunity, but it meant moving far away from her family.
Or his reaction to the news was ambivalent. He seemed happy, but also worried at the same time.
Let's try it. Did you enjoy the new movie?
I'm a bit ambivalent, to be honest. The acting was great, but the story was really slow. Now we have the word resilient.
Resilient. When someone or something is resilient, it means they are able to recover quickly from difficulties. They can bounce back easily after experiencing hardship or stress.
It describes someone who is able to cope well with stress, change, or misfortune, and comes out strong on the other side.
For example, despite facing many challenges, the community proved to be incredibly resilient, rebuilding quickly after the storm.
Or, children are often very resilient. They adapt to new situations much faster than adults sometimes.
Let's use it in a conversation. After losing his job, he started a new business and is now more successful than ever.
Wow, he sounds incredibly resilient. That's really inspiring.
Next up, comprehensive.
When something is comprehensive, it means it is including or dealing with all or nearly all aspects of something. Complete and thorough. It covers everything, leaving nothing out.
You often use this word to describe something that is very detailed, broad, or all-encompassing. For example, the new history book gives a comprehensive overview of the entire 20th century. It doesn't miss any important parts.
Or, before making a decision, we need to do a comprehensive analysis of all the options. We need to look at everything.
Let's try it. Did you get all the information you needed for your project?
Yes, the document they sent was really comprehensive. It explained every single step. Next word. Perceive.
Perceive. To perceive something means to become aware or conscious of something. It's about how you notice or understand something with your senses or your mind.
You often use this word when talking about how different people might interpret the same situation differently, or how something is generally understood.
For instance, some people perceive silence as peaceful, while others might perceive it as lonely.
Or, It's important to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth, not just problems. Let's use it in a quick conversation.
Do you think our listeners will understand our message clearly?
I hope so. I think they will perceive it as positive, but we need to be careful with our words.
Next, notorious.
Notorious. When someone or something is notorious, it means they are famous or well-known, but usually for something bad or negative. It's not a good kind of fame.
Think of someone who is famous for doing something bad or a place known for problems. It's a widely known negative reputation.
For example, the old building was notorious for its strange noises at night. Or he's notorious for being late to every meeting. Everyone knows he's usually late.
Let's try it in a quick practice. Did you hear about that restaurant? They say their food hygiene is terrible.
Oh, really? I guess it's notorious for that then. I won't be eating there. Next up, arbitrary.
Arbitrary. When something is arbitrary, it means it is based on random choice rather than any reason or system.
You often use this word when you're talking about unfair decisions or choices that seem random and without proper thought.
For instance, the manager made an arbitrary decision to change the team's schedule without any discussion. It seemed unfair to the team.
Or, the judge's ruling seemed completely arbitrary, as there was no clear legal reason for it. Let's see how we use it in a conversation.
Why did they choose that specific color for the new company logo? Was there a special reason?
Not really. It felt quite arbitrary. I think they just picked one they liked without much thought.
Next word. Feasible.
Feasible. When something is feasible, it means it is possible to do easily or conveniently. Practical. It's something that can be achieved or done without too much difficulty.
You often use this word when you're evaluating if a plan, a project, or a solution can actually work in reality. For example, building a new bridge in just 6 months seems like a very difficult but still feasible project.
Or, is it feasible to finish all this work by Friday? I think we might need more time.
Let's try it. Do you think we can launch our new product by next month?
It will be challenging, but I think it's definitely feasible if we all work hard. Next, we have substantial.
Substantial. When something is substantial, it means it is of considerable importance, size, or worth.
You often use this word when talking about significant changes, amounts, or achievements.
For instance, the company made a substantial profit last month.
Or, there has been a substantial improvement in his English skills since he started practicing daily.
Let's use it in a quick conversation. Did you get a lot of feedback on your presentation?
Yes, I received substantial feedback, both positive and negative, which will help me improve.
Next, we have validate.
Validate. To validate something means to check or prove that it is true, correct, or officially acceptable.
You often use this word when talking about confirming data, ideas, or even feelings. For example, before launching the new product, they need to validate their marketing strategy with customer surveys. They need to prove it works.
Or, it's important to validate a child's feelings even if you don't agree with their actions, to show them their feelings are real and understood.
Let's try it. Did the research findings confirm your theory?
Yes, the new data totally helped to validate my hypothesis. It proved I was on the right track. And finally, our last word is intricate.
Intricate. When something is intricate, it means it is very complicated or detailed, having many parts or aspects that are skillfully made or arranged.
You often use this word to describe designs, plans, systems, or stories that have many interconnected parts. For instance, the watch had an intricate mechanism with many tiny gears and springs. Very detailed.
Or, the plot of the detective novel was so intricate that it was hard to follow all the twists and turns.
Let's use it in a quick conversation.
How is that new puzzle you bought?
Oh, it's incredibly intricate. There are thousands of tiny pieces, and the design is so detailed. All right, everyone, that brings us to the end of our challenge. If you know these 20 words, your English is excellent.
We've explored some truly powerful and precise words today, from ambiguous to intricate, that can significantly boost your English vocabulary and make your English speaking practice stand out.
So, the moment of truth. How many of these 20 words did you know already? Did you get 5? 15? Or maybe all 20 out of 20?
We are so excited to hear your results. Tell us in the comments below. How many words did you know? If you knew all 20, that's absolutely fantastic. Your English is truly excellent.
Even if you only knew a few, that's perfectly fine. Every new word you learn is a step forward in your English learning journey. The important thing is that you're engaging and actively improving your English communication skills.
For more English listening practice, new English phrases, and exciting ways to build your vocabulary and improve your English, make sure you subscribe to English in Comfort wherever you listen to podcasts.
Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your learning journey. Keep practicing, keep improving, and take care, everyone.